So, what is up, guys? This is Nick here from Everything Tech. The iPhone 7 and 7 Plus have been announced. I'm trying not to let the marketing get me too excited. Let's find out my impressions and what these guys are all about in this quick video. Let's go. All right, guys, so Apple held the event at the Bill Graham Civic Center in San Francisco. They held the Apple iPhone 7 event today, and the iPhone 7 was released. A lot of rumors prior to this release were speculated, and a lot of them kind of came true. I mean, the design, we all kind of knew what it was going to look like months in advance. But I'm going to put the specs up here on the screen. The iPhone 7 is going to feature a 47-inch HD Retina display, and it didn't talk specifically about pixels or resolution, so I'm guessing this is going to be the standard 750p display with the 326 pixels per inch, which is kind of a bummer considering that the S7's got 2K and a similar sized body. No uppage in the size department there, but they did offer a new color, as you see on the screen right here, a stealth black as well as a regular black, and then all the traditional colors we're used to: rose gold, gold, silver, and white. And they also are going to have the A10 CPU. It's called the A10 Fusion CPU, which is supposed to be up to 50% faster than the Apple A8 and up to 40% faster than the A9. And that is just ridiculous, as the A9 pretty much blew away every smartphone that was already in existence. So this is going to be one screamer of a device. I believe it has 2 gigabytes of RAM, and that A10 is supposedly a dual core processor with 2 extra cores that are more, lower efficiency cores for when you're doing less demanding tasks on your iPhone. They also are going to include a new 12 megapixel iSight camera with a 1.8 aperture lens, so it's going to let more light in the lens, and optical image stabilization coming across all of the iPhone. So no more shaky pictures, because stabilization is coming to all the iPhones, the 7 lineup, not the 6 Plus, and obviously those are already created. And also it's going to feature 32 gigabytes as a standard storage base. It's going to feature 128 gigabytes and water and dust resistance IP67. So, hey Samsung, they said, hey Samsung, we're catching up. Also 7 megapixel camera on the front for selfies, and a quad LED flash or True Tone flash. So they really went up on the camera, the storage, and pretty much the CPU speed. And battery life is supposedly on the iPhone 7 going to increase by a good 2 hours, they claim, over the 6S, the 6S and the 6S Plus, which is solid, and I think that will be noticeable. Now let's talk a little bit about something else that they announced today. So Apple did away with the, headphone jack. As you can see here on the iPhone SE, they have a headphone jack here, standard, analog 3.5 millimeter. And you remember all these days when you had all these tangly cords? Well, Apple said, forget about all that. We're gonna go out and we're gonna invent with the engineering team the Apple Earpods. So basically they're gonna be like these things, but they're also going to just be like, connect to your iPhone. They're like cut off. So basically this part you're gonna get right here. So it's gonna be like that, minus the cord, it's gonna be like that. And essentially it's just gonna connect to your iPad, your iPhone, your iWatch seamlessly, as all the other Apple products do. But for the 3.5 millimeter headset jack, Apple did include, these headphones that look similar to these, but it's gonna plug into the Lightning port of your future iPhone. And unlike in the past, they're not going to charge you $30 for an adapter, and I don't think they wanted that media hysteria, and I don't think they wanted their customers attacking them for not including the adapter. So the adapter does come in the box, and I applaud them for this innovation. A lot of people are skeptical, they don't like change, but I applaud Apple for this innovation, because I believe that in order to progress, we have to take risks in this life, and Apple and the team took a risk, and they abandoned the 3.5 millimeter headset jack. And I think it's gonna pay off because of the ability to change the DAC and stuff. There's like a feature within those Lightning ports where you can adjust the audio and stuff. So that's gonna be very great, in my opinion, going forward for Apple. So I applaud them for that. So Earpods, and no more 3.5 millimeter headset jack, no more Tangle if you go with the Earpods. And they also did announce like these beats, like 4 different types of beats with the new, they call it the W1 audio chip. It's some marketing just to make you think it's something crazy. I'm sure a lot of headphones already have chips in them, but Apple's the first one who's gonna, spiel about having a chip in their headphones. So yeah, Apple did announce 4 different, or wireless type of headphones, but especially the ones that are important are the ones that come in the box and the Earpods. So let's talk about the iPhone 7 Plus right now. All right, guys, so the iPhone 7 Plus, I'm not going to talk too much about it because it's similar to the iPhone 7. The only difference being the dual camera. So the one you see on the screen here is the iPhone 7 Plus with its dual camera system here. So it has a 12 megapixel, regular lens here, which is the same one with the f1 aperture that you're going to find on the iPhone 7. But they also included the second lens, which is going to allow for zooming. And there's going to be a software feature available later this fall going into the Christmas season, which is going to allow you to zoom in up to 10x on a photo, allowing for much more crispy detail, as the second lens is also 12 megapixels. So photographers, hold your breath and just wait just a little bit, because this one right here is going to be one of your favorite tools going forward for a smartphone. Now, if you already have something like an LG V10 or something like that, this is not going to blow you away, or an LG G5. They kind of already started this. Those phones can zoom really far because they have similar apertures, but iPhone, with its wide color gamut, the amount of resources that they have for like the camera and team and all that, they're probably going to produce a picture that when you just snap, it's going to take it without any extra editing and manual. So I think this is going to be one of the best consumer grade cameras on any mobile device. That includes point and shoots of all time. So if you're ready for abandoning your camera altogether, the iPhone 7 might be the first camera that can do that on a phone. I'm not saying that it's going to replace for professional photographers the zoom abilities of interchangeable lenses, but for those of you who just need a decent amount of zoom and you just do close-up shots, like for me, example, I do a lot of video just like close up. This phone could be like a total YouTube camera. You won't need anything else. So this is going to be a pretty hot camera here. And that's pretty much what changes on the iPhone 7 Plus. So let's get into the prices of these guys, and then we'll wrap this video up. I'm going to give you my impressions. I'm just kind of like relaying the information right now, but let's get into that. All right, guys, so I think one of the most important factors you guys are going to enjoy is, the fact that Apple didn't increase the price on the iPhone 7. Now, it's still not a cheap phone. There's still other phones on the market that are much cheaper, and the iPhone SE remains the same price, and it remains, like most of us thought, the most affordable iPhone. But the iPhone 7 is going to start at $649, and they doubled the storage capacities on each iteration. So before they had 16 gigabytes, they had 32 or 64 and 128. So they doubled each one. So they went from 16 to 32 gigs. They went from 64 to 128 gigs, and they went from 128 gigs to 256 gigs on both the 7 and 7 Plus. But here's another treat. They took the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, got rid of those, and they just put the 6S and 6S Plus in the middle line. But what's nice is they took away the 16 gigabyte option. So they do have the 32 gigabyte iPhone 6S Plus now and 128 gigs, and that's it. So that's pretty awesome. The only 16 gigabyte iPhone remaining in the lineup is the iPhone SE at the lowest price tier of $399. So $649 for the iPhone 7, and it goes up from there. I believe it's going to go up maybe 32 to 128. They're probably going to knock it up 150 to a little bit more. On the 7 Plus, it starts at $769 and goes up from there. So prices are pretty high. They're iPhone level prices. What do you expect? I mean, we've gotten used to this. I mean, if you think Apple's going to drop the prices on your iPhones, don't even think about it. It's not happening. That's why they created the SE. Now maybe the SE2, or like if they come out with another small iPhone, which I'm sure they will after the iPhone SE was the third best-selling smartphone in the US in the third quarter, I think that we will see another cheaper iPhone, but these are their flagships, and they're not going to be reduced in price. They're similar prices, and actually the 7 Plus goes up like 20 bucks over the original 6S Plus. So yeah, that's the pricing. Now let me give you my impressions on this whole event. So here are my impressions on the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. I think that Apple, they did do some great innovations this year. I believe it's more of a refinement over the 6S and 6S Plus. Once again, I don't think it's a breakthrough product. I don't think this is something that's going to change your life that much. I mean, you're going to get your 6S Plus. If you got a 6S or a 6S Plus, you're still going to get iOS 10. You're still going to get a lot of great software features. And you know, your camera is still amazing on both front and back of that device. Now you do get waterproof on the, well, not waterproof, water resistance on the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, which is going to be great for those of you who are a little bit jealous of your Galaxy friends over there with their water resistant IP67 for the iPhone 7. But overall, I don't think that this product is, you know, groundbreaking. I think the iPhone 8, as many are saying, is still going to be the one that really, you know, changes things up. They're really going to change the design and stuff. I think the iPhone 8 AMOLED screen. So I think if you have a 6S or a 6 Plus or a 6S, you know, Plus, go ahead and skip this model. I mean, I would skip it. Honestly, if I had those, if I just bought one of those, I would not be running out to get this one. If you got a 6 or a 6 Plus, definitely this is a great upgrade. If you have an iPhone 5S, this is an amazing, drastic upgrade for you if you want to go to a bigger screen iPhone. But overall, I think it's great innovation they announced today. I do love those new Earpods and wireless headphones and stuff like that. And the Apple Watch, they did announce the Apple Watch 2, Series 2, and it's basically the same exact watch design, nothing groundbreaking there, but the internals are innovative and new. So you will have quicker speeds, better built-in GPS, so better for runners and activity. So activity tracking type of people are going to love the Apple Watch Series 2. And Nike did partner with them to announce a Nike watch as well. So Nike and Apple Watch fans, you guys are gonna have your great little product here. But basically, that's my impressions. Great announcements today. I enjoyed what they announced. The show was great. I just wanna say, like, if I was me, I would not run out and get these products right away. If we've learned anything in the past, we've learned that, you know, sometimes when they just announce new products, we have to wait and see if there's an issue with them. For example, the Note 7 just announced and now it's exploding. The iPhone 6 with its bend gate. So I wouldn't just run out and get excited just because of the aggressive marketing that you see from Apple. I mean, this company has the ability to market all over and make you excited about their products, especially with the music and all that mumbo jumbo that they do. Just go ahead and try it out for yourself in the store. See, I would just wait a little bit, you know, and see if you like it or not, and then go ahead and upgrade. But that's just me. I said, this is my impressions right here. That's what I'm going to do. I probably will. You asked, will you get the iPhone 7 for review? I might pick one up for review, but I got the SE, and I'm definitely not upgrading to the 7. This phone, I just still love the small size. Even with the iPhone 7, it's not pulling me to go get it. So let me know your thoughts on the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. Drop them down below in the comments section so we can get a discussion about this. I'm sure you got many thoughts going on. Should you upgrade? You know, maybe it's too much choices. It's just making your head blow up. You need some clarity. Go ahead and drop that down below. We can chat about that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and click the thumbs up button for me. Subscribe to the channel for more technology videos like this. We do reviews, unboxings. I don't really report things like this, but you know, when something like this drops, we got to talk about it. This is a tech channel after all. And yeah. Have a great day wherever you are. Be sure to be well. This has been Nick here from Everything Tech, and peace.